Hello everyone. In this particular video, I'm going to be explaining to you how to display whatever name you want in this LCD screen, which is of my LPC2148 microcontroller. So for this, to display any value on my LCD screen, what is the requirement? I will be requiring some tools over here through which I will be explaining it to you. First, you need to make sure that the program is written using your Keel Microvision software. This is the program that is available over here, and I've written the same. This is a simple program just to display LCD display on the first row and Jennifer Sampson on the second row, which is my name. So for this, I will be using a few pins that are to be used as connections over here. So pin number 10 is connected to register select, 12 with to read write, 13 to enable pin of my LCD. And similarly, from pin number 16, the consecutive 8 pins over here are being used for the data pins of my LCD. I will be having 8 pins over there, and that I have declared over here as FF. So these are the different pins that I am using for my data and my control signals that are to be connected to my LCD. A procedural way would be better if you go through Proteus tool first and try to implement the same circuit. So what you will have to do is you will have to do the initialization part over here with your Proteus, where you generate the crystal oscillator, reset, and the battery values over here. Next, what you need to do is you need to make sure that the connections for the display is available over here. So the connections for the display, as I told you, you will be connecting them to the different pins available over here. You have the register select, read write, enable, you have D0 to D7, all these values over here. So to which pin are you going to connect them is what you are specifying over here. You can see that port number 10, 12 and 13. All of these are connected to register select, read write and enable, and that was one that I had specified in this particular program over here. Pin number 0.10, 0.12 and 0.13. All port zeros I'm using over here for the control. Similarly, port 0 I'm using over here for particular data pins, which is from 16 to 23. And that you can see in this particular diagram over here. From pin number 16 from pin number 16 all the way to 23, all these pins are connected to my particular data pins over here. And for my power supply to the LCD, I need to connect it to a potentiometer to adjust the brightness accordingly and connect the VCC and ground over here accordingly to the particular pins. So I can execute this program using Proteus first. As usual, you will be able to know the procedure for downloading a file using Proteus. You will need to generate the hex file and call it over here, and you have to click OK, and you will know that you will have to press the play button, and that is when your particular program will get executed over here. So this is what is happening in the Proteus tool. So next, what we will be doing over here, you can see that as in this particular program it is getting displayed LCD display and so on, and followed by that in the second row my particular name will be displayed. This video will be concentrating on the hardware, so I will not be concentrating on this particular Proteus part over here. So this diagram, when it is working, it will be helpful for you to making the connections with related to the hardware. So what we are going to be doing next is we need to make the connections with respect to the hardware, and that is when we have to come to these particular pins over here. As you can see, 0.10 which is available here, 0.12, 0.13, all these pins which I had used earlier, those pins need to be connected to the control pins, and the remaining pins from pin number 0.16, 17, 18, 19, 20, you have 21 and 22 which is over here, and you have pin number 23 which is available over here. All these pins needs to be connected to the LCD data pins. So all these are available at this LCD pins over here. You need to make sure that these connections are made correctly over here as you had made in the particular Proteus software. So you're using female to female wires over here, and those connections are made accordingly over here. And with this hardware connection part over, what you need to do next is using Proteus or Keel Microvision, you will not be able to download the particular software directly into the ARM kit over here. So for that, you're using a special software which is called as FlashMagic, provided by Philips. So in that, what you need to do in the first step, you need to make sure you are selecting the LPC2148, and that LPC2148 is obtained from ARM7 over here. So you're going to select this LPC2148 over here, and next you're going to make sure that the baud rate is 9600, interface is none, and the oscillator frequency is 12 megahertz. So 12 megahertz is the frequency that is for LPC2148, so we'll be making sure that is enabled over there. And next one, make sure that these boxes are unticked and erase all flash data is ticked over here. And last but not the least, before you run this particular program, you need to make sure that your particular USB port over here, as you can see in this particular port, this particular port is connected correctly and the correct number is specified over here. You will have a lot of numbers specified over here. You need to make sure that the corresponding number is specified correctly. How to do that is you need to go to your device manager. You go to Windows and you type device manager. This particular window will pop up and you need to make sure that you are in USB serial port, and you can see that when you remove this particular port and plug it again, this particular port will be changing over here. So what is happening, you need to make sure this particular port is clicked over there. So you go to properties and you can see that this window emerges up over here. Make sure that the COM port values that you are specifying is not a common COM port that is provided. Okay, so what you need to do is to make sure that it is not a common COM port that is used, go to advanced and you can change the value and make sure that it is not a particular port that is in use. Okay, you can give 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Make sure 10, 9, 8, 7 or whatever value was there earlier, you are not using those particular ports. You are using any other port that is available over here and which is not in use. For me, 11 is not in use, as you may know, so I am using this particular port number 11 over here and I am clicking OK. And that particular port number 11 was the one that I gave over here in my particular software of Flash. So in FlashMagic, you can see that I had given COM port 11 over here, and your last step is nothing but downloading this particular hex file. So what you need to do next is you need to browse and select the particular hex file as you had done with the case of your particular Proteus. So you select the particular hex file over there, and your last step is to start the execution of this particular program. So after you start the particular execution of this particular program, you can see that it is getting downloaded over here. And as it is getting downloaded over there, you can see that the program over here is getting displayed accordingly. So this is where my particular program is being displayed accordingly. So if you press the reset button, you can see that the program is now running from the beginning. So this is just the simple procedure of how to use the LCD2148 microcontroller, how to download it using the particular FlashMagic tool. You can do the same procedure for downloading any experiment, like for controlling switch or LED or any other component that can be interfaced through using this LPC2148. Thank you so much.